Hi, I'm Mike. When I first got my diagnosis of vascular dementia and mild Alzheimer's disease, my neurologist said the worst thing you can do is isolate. That wasn't good news for me. I've always avoided socializing. I'm an introvert and I get very anxious in social situations. Strangely, one of the changes that came with my dementia was that I started to want to be with people. I didn't want to be left in the corner like a houseplant, but I still found and find situations with more than 2 to 4 people overwhelming. Here's the good news. Socializing doesn't have to be at parties or large gatherings. That's good because I've always hated those. So this is how I socialize. Karen and I go for walks, short walks and long walks in the neighborhood, hikes in nature, whatever suits the weather and my energy level. We always run into people walking their dogs. I love dogs, so I ask if I can pet their dog and then a brief conversation takes place. I go for breakfast with a friend once a week. He picks me up and drops me back at home. We talk and I joke with the waitress. It lasts about an hour, which is good because my brain stops working after about an hour and a half. Then I come home and have a nap. If Karen is asked to give my granddaughter a ride home from work, I go along and we stop for dinner. We talk through dinner and then I sleep in the car on the way home. We're seeing a trend here. A new thing is that we call other couples that we've met at the Alzheimer's Society's Memory Cafe and ask them to meet us for a walk or an ice cream or both. The guys with dementia walk together and the wives walk together ahead of us. That way, we all get to talk to someone who's in the same situation. We also have a couple of friends from town who will meet us for ice cream, coffee, or breakfast. Socializing this way takes the pressure off, and it's just enough, but not too much. My neurologist told me that this is most likely the socializing that is keeping my Alzheimer's in the mild stage. We're all happy about that. Well, that was my short and sweet episode on socializing. As you can see, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Maybe get out with your caregiver. Go out with a few friends. Have a couple laughs. It's all good for you. And as my neurologist said, once you take care of socializing, exercise, diet, cognitive engagement, and rest, you do a lot for slowing down the progression of dementia or Alzheimer's. It works for me. In the meantime, thanks for dropping by, and I hope to see you next time. Please click like and subscribe, and please leave a comment, and maybe a few suggestions on future episodes. Thanks a lot.